¿Qué pasa, gente? Estamos en un nuevo canal. Antes de empezar quiero explicar una cosa. Primero, me ha abierto un TikTok en el que habré subido Bendy. O sea, me he hecho un TikTok para subir clips de mis vídeos y ya está. No hay más. Segundo, me he hecho una página de Facebook para publicar ahí también los vídeos. El Facebook está en el banner abajo a la derecha. Y todas mis redes sociales y todo eso. Ya en la descripción tenéis el TikTok. Vale, y en el capítulo anterior de Vampyr, como habéis visto, era nivel 16 y era porque me había subido de nivel, pero no sé qué ha pasado, que se ha grabado todo en negro y he tenido que subir, he hecho una cosa muy rara y por eso era nivel 16 ahí, y ahora soy nivel 17 porque al acabar la misión subí a nivel 17. Y me callo y continuamos. Seguramente hago un TikTok de clips de Vampyr. Espero que se esté grabando correctamente. Estamos aquí. Antes de todo, como podéis ver, el que lo enseñé, me he mejorado la espada, el mazo, me he subido a nivel 2 la jeringuilla, ya puedo llevar 4. Y puedo... Es verdad que tenía que abrir el mapa para quitar el de esto, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Sabes qué es lo malo de este juego? Aquí tienes los capítulos que has hecho, ¿no? Lo malo es que no puedes repetirlo. Si tú grabas el vídeo y no se te ha grabado, te jodes, tienes que empezar nueva partida. Esto... nivel 2, ¿no? Obviamente. Ah, que no tengo. Opio. Tratamiento, úsala para curarte. Pues vale. Vale, tenemos que hablar con Lady Asbury, ¿no? Asbury. Vale, tenemos que ir abajo. No sé cuánto me queda de juego, no estoy muy seguro. Creo que... yo sé que es la mitad para abajo, es que no sé cuántos capítulos hay, tendría que mirarlo. No me interesan esos secundarios, la verdad. Yo voy directo al meollo del asunto. Un lagazo, todo fresquísimo. ¿Dónde está Lady Asbury, tío? A ver. Verás tú que no voy a saber dónde está. Coño, que tengo que ir. Madre mía, me tengo que ir a... iba a hacer el quinto coño, pero... Bueno, Marqués. Y como podéis ver tengo los ojos rojos, pero no sé si era por haberme alimentado del cura o tenía que pasar. No lo sé, la verdad. Y por eso tengo los ojos rojos, no es porque... yo dije que quería ser un vampiro bueno. Bueno, me refiero a que no me alimentaría de gente para subir de nivel. Pero yo pensaba que el cura sería como los guardias, ¿sabes? Que les pegas un poco en el cuello para coger sangre y ya está. Pues no, era para... no sé, alimentar tu lado malvado, quizás. No lo sé, yo estoy aquí más perdido. Sigo pensando seriamente... a ver si puedo cortar el camino por aquí. Sigo pensando seriamente si... hacer cortes... hacer cortes y... poner directamente cuando llega al punto o enseñar todo el recorrido. Vale, aquí estaba mi Nesa, mi hermana. No sé para qué he dicho hermana japonesa, pero... sangre. ¿Quién coño eres tú? ¡Hostia, mi padre! Por así decirlo.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
Famélica ha despertado. No soy tu campeón, exijo que desaparezcas, déjame en paz.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
Sangre de mi sangre.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to
Silence! I dismiss you now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Te necesitamos.
Silence!
Vale.
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
De tanta pantomima. Vale, vamos bien. Espero no encontrarme con... ¿Tú qué? ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? Te estoy viendo.
I'll show them war!
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Un vampiro. Qué casualidad. Y no puedo. ¿Qué coño? ¿Qué es todo esto, tío? ¿Es vampiro también? ¿Es un Skull? A ver, si te ayuda, me vas a hacer daño. Me vas a atacar.
You're feeble!
Va, es un Econ. Esta habilidad es la hostia. Medio muerto, claro. Mira, mitad de la vida, tío. Qué locura. Necesito salud. Y vida. ¿Qué está haciendo? Si hacemos una ecografía o algo, ¿qué haces? Pimpolla. Vale.
So this is where she lives.
Joder, pedazo de casa, ¿no? Que vive la señora. 7 minutos. Bien, no está mal. Media hora como mucho. Y si antes de acabar nos enfrentamos a un boss, ya. Buah, 10 de 10. Se está haciendo de día. Vale.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes.
Me da un poco la
Death and
vista de tener
affliction
los
seem
ojos rojos,
prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
Mírame, tío.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Soy peligroso.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
¿Y eso?
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Econ.
Deje de llamarme eso. No te voy a decir eso porque somos un Econ, quieras o no. ¿Por qué insistes en burlarse de mí? Llámame Jonathan.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Ahora me toca a mí hacer preguntas para responderle. Mi creador debe ser poderoso.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed.
No entiendo.
Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
No era mi intención, maté a Mary 2 veces. No era mi intención, maté a Mary 2 veces.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
No era mi intención.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then
10
how
minutos ya,
vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
Vale, mi creador debe ser
I came to
poderoso.
the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
Porque le veo. Parece atemporal. Sentí su poder, parecía.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a
El hecho
strong
de que su
echo
sangre hiciese a Mary.
proves that you
¿Lo he
must be
convertido
of
yo o
ancient
no?
lineage.
No sé, yo estoy perdido, ¿eh? Sentí su poder.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no
Pues un
idea
tío
who
con
he could
cuernos.
be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
Vale, ahora me toca a mí hacer las preguntas.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
¿A dónde?
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings.
Oh,
I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And
digo,
to yours, my
porque
lady.
no va a poder beber té y después lo vomita. ¿En serio solo lo huele?
Please, call me Elizabeth.
Oh, Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
¿Quiénes son? ¿Por qué se lo han pedido a usted? ¿Debería confiar en ellos? ¿Quiénes son?
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in
Estoy
Britain.
pálido, ¿eh?
Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
¿De cuántos miembros se componen? Lucharán contra Priwin.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals.
Pequeños pero
All
poderosos.
of them entangled in a
Resumidamente.
sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Luchará contra
Will they fight the guard of Prewen?
I doubt it.
Priwen.
Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By
Fergal,
defeating
pues sí,
that
que nos
beast,
hemos cargado,
you
¿no?
deprived them of a powerful weapon.
¿Por qué se lo han pedido a usted?
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
¿La han amenazado? ¿Por qué no solicita su ayuda?
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
¿Por qué no
Why not
solicita
ask for
su
your
ayuda?
help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well,
Ahí ese
as long as
machismo.
they leave me alone.
No le hacen caso porque es woman. Debería confiar en
Should I
ellos.
trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
¿Por qué debía reunirme con ellos?
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Debería mentir.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Vale. Siempre ha sido
They
una
have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
¿Cómo depurar su alcance?
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
No todos son inmortales.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Vale, que son humanos y su recompensa es convertirse en vampiros.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
¿Quién es Lord Redgrave?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
¿Lo ha conocido?
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
Ay, me muero.
How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Vale,
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Se enfrentará Priwen y Ascalon.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Priwen tiene una lista.
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Deberías contraatacar.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
Vale. ¿A qué te refieres con la gran cacería?
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
¿Por qué comenzar una segunda?
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
¿Cómo sobrevivieron?
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Vale. En caso de huir,
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
¿Cuál es el plan?
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
¿Cómo puedo salvar Londres?
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
¿Qué hará usted?
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Vale, encontraré alguna vez.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire. But most of those fled England long ago.
¿Lo hizo usted? ¿No tiene ni una idea?
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Es obvio que ella no es, pero lo vamos a preguntar igual.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
Debo encontrar respuestas.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
¿Cuándo volveremos a vernos?
When will
Uy,
we
aquí hay
meet again?
amor,
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
¿Volverá Pembroke?
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No, I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not,
No se alimentará.
I'm used to it.
Muchas
I want to
gracias.
thank you for all
No sé
your
cómo va a
support
aguantar
and your help.
sin
Could you
comer
do me a last
cero.
great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
Que mírame, que
As
qué
long as they
clarísima,
deny
tío.
access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Va, estos acaban juntos.
Of course.
Fijo.
But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon.
Oye, esto... Tu corazón.
We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Van a acabar juntos, tío. Es que ya lo veo, tío. Ahí hay amor, 25 minutos. Madre mía. 25 minutos de charla. Puede mejorar el personal de tu arma cuerpo a cuerpo, luego en la mesa de trabajo para potenciarlas. Pues ok. Lo que mejoraré será las cuchillas esas que están rotísimas, chaval. Digo la última. Esa. La de la espada. A ver.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Habita en las sombras. ¿Por dónde? Aquí... Cuarentena, pone.
It's locked.
No sé, tengo que abrir desde el otro lado. Así se evita peleas innecesarias. Por aquí. ¿Por dónde voy, tío? ¿Por qué no puedo correr ahora? Y yo no puedo correr.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Vale, sí. Vale, por aquí.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home. The
Hay un
Ascalon
nuevo
Club,
escondite disponible.
the heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Esta es una casa de Lady Ashbury. Elizabeth. Quiere que le llamemos.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Vale.
There has been quite a battle here.
Madre mía. La que tiene
I'm
montada
sure
aquí.
the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture. It's locked, all right.
¿Puñal qué? Eso es una arma, ¿no? No me jodas. Puñal. Absorción de sangre. Buah, esto, yo quiero esto. Lord Sheffield.
Good evening.
Good evening. ¿Qué sé?
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Este pasa un poco de una secta, ¿no?
Come forward, young Ascalon. for we have so much to discuss.
Vale.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
La admiro, es una buena amiga, ha demostrado... Le engañamos, ha demostrado ser muy útil.
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
¿Por qué ahora? ¿Por qué yo? ¿Por qué de repente somos tan afables? ¿Por qué yo?
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed. But first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, no es de su incumbencia, no se atreve a mencionar a mi familia, no.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Primero quiero
Before
hacer
I
unas
accept,
preguntas.
I have so many questions.
Please ask.
¿Qué
What does
implica
it
ser
mean
miembro?
to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Cuente con algún reconocimiento oficial, te voy a
Do you
adaptar
have
otro.
any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
What is the
¿Cuál es el
Ascalon
objetivo del club?
Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
¿Qué significa ser?
What does
qué
Ascalon
significa
mean?
Ascalon?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William
William
Marshall
Marshall
founded the
fundó.
Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
Maté a uno
I
de los
killed
suyos.
Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Econ as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Econ, it is time to testify with your blood.
Oh.
It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Voy a escribir con mi sangre. Sí. Ha echado más rollo, ¿eh?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Habla con Lord Redgrave. Bueno, vamos a dejar aquí, eso es dar like, suscribiros y nos vemos el próximo, porque ya voy a 38 minutos y acabamos uniéndonos al club de Ascalon. ¿Será que estos son los bosses a los que tengo que enfrentar? No lo sé, pero he decidido engañarle sobre Elizabeth, porque a lo mejor si sabe que es mi amiga, pues me la puede liar, ¿sabes? Y ella pasa como inapercibida, así que mejor dejarlo tal y como están las cosas. Bueno, adiós. Uy, que se está cambiando solo.